Here's Michael Olivier with Talking Wine.
I'm talking to Riaan Moller, the winemaker at Perdeberg Winery. Morning, Riaan.
Good morning, Michael. How are you?
Good, thank you. Excellent. Good day out in Paarl today?
Absolutely. It's a bit cloudy and cool today, but I see you chose the shortest day of the year to talk about our Chenin, but there's so much to say about it.
Absolutely. Because Perdeberg, I mean, really are known for producing fabulous Chenin Blanc. And the thing that I like is that the wine is so reasonably priced.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you almost want to get into the second bottle. So let's talk about the 2012 Perdeberg Chenin Blanc.
Yeah.
And it's from the Paarl, the grapes from the Paarl region. Tell us a little bit about what the listeners can expect when they look at the wine, when they bring it up to their nose, and when they taste it.
Well, Michael, I want to say we've after Paarl, we're very blessed with a long tradition of grape growing in this area, and so that gives us a lot of old vineyards to play around with, and especially dryland vineyards, which gives you much more concentration in your juices and your berries. So that gives us the ability to really play around with these wines during harvest and to create a wine and select the best wines for these bottle Chenin Blanc of ours. And in the bottle and the glass, I'm actually sipping on a glass of Chenin Blanc right now, and it's a type of wine that really he wants to be drunk, he wants to be held in your hand, and it, like wants to have a relationship almost with you. And first off, if you look at the wine, it's got a nice green tint to it, so it shows really good youth and liveliness to the wine. And on the nose, it makes me think of an old witch with these long and fat noses. It really has got a big nose and very voluptuous flavors. Really jumps out of the glass to you, and it's very inviting. And then the palate again, it's got so much flavor. It really reminds me, when you make a fruit salad and you cut all these different fruits, and you toss them together, all those kinds of flavors really come out to you, and it's really inviting, enticing, and leaves a long and memorable flavor in your mouth.
Yeah, nice and lovely with sort of oriental foods and sushi and that kind of stuff. Beautiful acidity in that wine too.
Yeah. You said sushi now, and what I like about the sushi, especially when you have cleanse your palate with the ginger, that ginger and all that flavor of the Chenin really combines together, and it really jumps out.
Yeah, let's talk about we had a bottle last night of the 2011 Soft Smooth Red. What a stunning wine! It's so easy to drink, and tell us about the blend.
That's a really fun wine to make. It's a combination of Shiraz, Cinsaut and Cabernet. And what we do is after harvest, we sit with up to 100 tanks here sometimes, and we carefully go and we select and taste every wine, and we're going to select the best tanks of wines for this blend. Something that shows very much fruit, and it's very accessible. And then we blend these wines in different proportions together, and we leave them to mature for 10 months of up to a year. So these wines are really put together to be drunk early. You don't have to mature these wines.
Yeah.
And it's got a little bit of oak to it. We add some staves to the wine and some of the tanks, and then really the Shiraz and the Cinsaut and the Cabernet, really all those wines bring something to the blend. The Shiraz really brings the fruit in the wine. The Cinsaut makes it smooth and juicy, and then the Cabernet just adds some complexity to the wine. Lovely.
Now both these wines are available on special at the moment. Tell us where and for how long.
These wines are at Checkers on special. The Chenin Blanc is at the moment on a promotion at R24.99, and that's going to go on until the 8th of July. And the Soft Smooth Red is usually around about the same price, at about R25 a bottle, and that's going to be on promo for the first week of July.
I love it, and such good value wines too. Riaan, thank you for talking to us.
Thanks.
Take care.
All right, Michael. Cheers.
Find out more about wine by visiting michaelolivier.co.za.